He is a nurse that works in the pediatric intensive care units. He has watched as the military cut off electricity and as children in incubators at Rantisi Hospital suffocated to death and died alone. I told Yusuf that I would be here at this protest today, and his message to everyone here is to keep on fighting, is to keep on protesting. They have no hope in any international body. They have no hope in any world government. They have no hope that politicians will stand on the right side of history. But Yusuf told me that it brings them hope when they see us fill the streets, when they see us chanting, "Free, free Palestine." And the final thing I will say is a remembrance of all of the journalists, the truth tellers, that have been slaughtered in this process. We know about Anas, we know about Muhammad, we know about Ismail, we know about all of the journalists that have perished. And I do want to mention the story of Muhammad Fareka, one of the journalists that was struck in a tent in front of Shifa Hospital, along with Anas and his colleague. One thing I want to mention about Anas, about Muhammad, that still disturbs me to this day, and I will share it with you so you can mention his story, is that months earlier his home had been targeted, and he is an only child. His father had passed away long ago. It was only him and his mother. And he remembers hearing the news because he was reporting live at the time in the line of duty and showing up to Shifa Hospital looking for his mother. And he says, I recognized her by the way that she was sitting in the corner of the hospital. I recognized the way that she would sit. And as I approached the body, I knew that her body was lifeless and that she had been martyred. And Muhammad months later has been reunified heavenly with his mother. But I insist that all of us continue to share the stories of what has happened to these people, what has happened to the Palestinians. There is a deliberate effort to dehumanize, to silence, to censor. And the way that we break that is that any opportunity we get, we say his name, we say Muhammad's name, we say the names of all of those that have perished or have been wounded. It is the only way to honor their memory, and it is the only way to hold those accountable. Thank you. I appreciate being here today. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
We will honor all our martyrs!
We will honor all our martyrs!
All our children's sons and daughters!
All our children's sons and daughters!
We will honor all our martyrs!
We will honor all our martyrs!
All our parents, mothers, fathers!
All our parents, mothers, fathers!
We will honor all our martyrs!
We will honor all our martyrs!
All our children's sons and daughters!
All our children's sons and daughters!
We will honor all our martyrs!
We will honor all our martyrs!
All our parents, mothers, fathers!
All our parents, mothers, fathers!
Next up, please welcome Wasim from the American Muslims for Palestine. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
At this point, first of all, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you all. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most gracious. I want to thank everybody who's come onto the stage today that has shared such profound words. I want to thank the doctor, the brother who spoke just before me, who spoke of the pain, the stories, and the reality of our people. 2 years into this enslaved genocide, what words are left to say? The only words left to say are to amplify the message, the voice of our brothers and sisters in Gaza. And it is incumbent upon us must not self-censor. Just like what was said before, when they dehumanize us and they force language to be second-guessed, we must proudly say that our resistance is not only justified, it is an obligation. That the names of our brothers and our sisters murdered by the Zionist entity are not just names, they live in our hearts. And to anybody hiding who thinks that accountability, that justice will not reach them, we say, Netanyahu, you can't hide!
Netanyahu, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can't hide!
Israel, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it!
Shut it down!
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 The Gaza doesn't get it!
Shut it down!
Shut it down!
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
Make some noise! Make some noise! Our next speaker joins us, Nita from Jewish Voice for Peace. Make some noise for Nita! From the river to the sea,
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river,
From the sea to the river,
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever.
My name is Nita. I'm a proud member of Jewish Voice for Peace, and I could not be more honored to stand in solidarity with PYM. I shouldn't have to say anything today or on any other day to plead to the world to stop the horrific genocide taking place in Gaza. All you have to do is listen to Palestinians and watch what is happening to know that the U.S. and Israel are funding and perpetrating an ethnic cleansing and genocidal occupation in Palestine. And shame on all of our elected officials who are allowing our tax dollars to fund this. But because we live in such a racist world where my words are often listened to differently, I understand my privilege and my duty to say this as many times as it takes to stop the bombing and starvation and crimes against humanity. I am the granddaughter of Holocaust survivors. I am here to tell Netanyahu he is not welcome in our city, in our state, in our country. I was always taught never again must mean for anyone, but never again is now. I know what a Holocaust looks like. My family survived one and some did not. We have seen this before. The bombing, the starvation, the gas chambers, the siege, the racist rhetoric. Jews know this history well, and we are seeing it happen again before our very eyes to Palestinians. The Nazi Holocaust happened because the world let it. We cannot allow Israel's genocide in Gaza to continue. Jews must reject Zionism. It is a betrayal of our religion and our history. Judaism teaches us to stand up for justice and to always question those in power. I implore Jews around the world
do just that. It is long past due for all of us to stand on the right side of history and fight for a liberated Palestine. And I refuse to allow Netanyahu and Trump to use my Judaism and my family's history in the Holocaust to justify the occupation, apartheid state, and this genocide against the Palestinian people. I will end with this. This genocide is not about Jewish safety. Jews will never be safe until Palestinians are free with the right to return home. So not in my name, I will continue to stand in solidarity with Palestinians against the racist ideology that is Zionism, which is rooted in settler colonialism, and I will continue to fight alongside this beautiful community that has spread across the world until Palestine is free. Never again is now. Not in my name. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Netanyahu, you can't hide!
Netanyahu, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
Donald Trump, you can't hide!
Donald Trump, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
Next up, please join me in welcoming Francesca from the Democratic Socialists of America.
Comrades, my name is Francesca. I'm speaking from the Democratic Socialists of America. I am also born and raised in Italy, where on Monday we saw a historic general strike for Palestine, demanding an end of all commercial, diplomatic, and military relationships with Israel. The strike saw mobilizations in over 70 cities. Every major port in the country was shut down. Protesters shut down the highway between Florence and Bologna. Protesters shut down train stations in Naples, in Turin. Over 1 million people were out, and this all happened without the support of any major parties, without the support of any major union. It happened because the dock workers from the port of Genoa, who for years have been striking and refusing to load ships with weapons to Israel, decided to say enough. We are tired to do the work that governments should be doing. And they pledged that if the flotilla was attacked, they would shut down the whole of Europe, and they did. Just 2 days after the strike, the Italian government sent a Navy ship to guard the flotilla and assist it. But make no mistake, this is not because our fascist prime minister suddenly developed a consciousness. No, this was a concession that was forced by the popular mobilization. While Giorgia Meloni, our prime minister, is still pressuring the flotilla to hand off the aid instead of making it to Gaza, the flotilla remains steadfast. While she still provides airspace for the criminal Netanyahu to fly over Italian soil, we are still mobilizing. And this concession that was forced was through people's power, but it shows us a glimpse of what UN member countries could do if they wanted to. They could send ships to break the illegal siege on Gaza. They could fulfill their obligation to act to end the genocide. They could enact a full arms embargo. They could enact sanctions dissidents in jail. But after 2 years of televised genocide, we know that accountability for Israel and its accomplices will not be given to us. We must take it by force. All across Italy, people are mobilizing. They are occupying squares all around the country. They're taking 100 squares with permanent occupations. The unions and the Palestinian diaspora organizations have called for a state of permanent agitation in the country, while we work in preparation for a second general strike that will happen. And it makes me truly emotional to tell you all of this, because for years we have not seen a mobilization of this size in Italy. Because for decades, we have watched every labor right we had get dismantled. We have watched our healthcare and education get cut. Because when our government joined the criminal U.S. occupation of Iraq, we could not stop it. For decades, we've watched every major social movement around the world pass us by, occupy the Arab Spring, protests against austerity in Lebanon, in Chile. All of this happened with hardly a blip in Italy until today. This is the awakening. This is the redemption that we've been waiting for a lifetime. Despite the decades of neoliberalism, despite the subservience to the United States, despite the inaction of every major party, despite the paralysis in the face of rising fascism, today, thanks to Palestine, thanks to Gaza, we are up from our knees and we are standing. So I am here to tell you, we can do it here. If you ever thought that it cannot happen in the United States, I am here to tell you you are wrong. Because up until 5 days ago, no one thought we could do it in Italy. And here we are. We can do it here. We can do it here if we commit to uniting struggles, from the struggle against ICE, to the struggle against police and prisons, to the struggle for Palestinian liberation. We can do it here if we build a militant labor movement. Not a labor movement subservient to the parties in power. A labor movement willing to fight to defend the working class worldwide. We can do it here if we commit to building
than that, guys. I know it's been a long day, but let's give it a little more than that. Gaza will free us all!
Gaza will free us all!
Zionism will fall!
Zionism will fall!
Gaza will free us all!
Gaza will free us all!
Zionism will fall!
Zionism will fall!
We are fighting for the people of Gaza. And we are fighting for a world where all of the forces that made this horrific genocide no longer are in power. We are fighting for the people of Cuba, for the people of Haiti, for the people of Venezuela, and for the people of Sudan. Brothers and sisters, please, a warm welcome for Abdullah from the Sudanese Resistance Front. From Palestine to Sudan. Free the people, free the land. From Palestine to Sudan. Free the people, free the land. My name is Abdullah. I'm from an organization called the Sudanese Resistance Front. We are an anti-imperialist mass Sudanese organization. Our goal is to organize the Sudanese masses against the primary contradiction, against its biggest op, imperialism. Imperialism is the highest stage of capitalism. It's what's bridging every single one of us. Capitalism is the reason you can't eat. You can't decide what your labor does. You can't afford your rent. You can't afford food. You can't even send your kids to a proper school. You can't even get health care. And we know this. We know this system is done. We also know that capitalism is the reason why a few nations can decide the affairs of the rest of the world. Specifically the U.S. wants to decide the rest of the world's labor, what the resources go, and what people do with their effort. We say, fuck out of here! Imperialism is aggressing itself upon the rest of the globe, and Sudan is one expression of it. In Sudan right now, 40 million plus people are pulled into an active war zone, based off of aggression coordinated by the United States, the United Arab Emirates, and the rest of the imperialist powers. The United States steamrolls weapons into the United Arab Emirates. It makes it its major financial and defensive partner, and it pushes normalization across the region. Saying it again. The UAE supplies the rapid support forces weapons in Sudan. They have besieged Western Sudan, and right now have encircled a city called Al-Fashir. It is at a level 5 famine. 40 million people in Sudan, half of them subject to starvation, even though we have enough land and labor to produce enough food for all of us. Yet half of us are starving. That shit makes no sense. And all the while, the United States throws sanctions on the whole country. All the while, the United States negotiates with the UAE. And all the while, the Sudanese people, while under this increased aggression, have never faltered on their position on Gaza. Have never faltered on their position on Palestine. The people of Sudan have taken pride. In 1967, there was a summit inside of Khartoum, and they dropped the 3 no's, which was a declaration saying no peace for Israel, no negotiation with Israel, no recognition of Israel. The Sudanese masses hold that dear to their heart. Since then, this has been is something that they pride themselves with. And any time that the state falters and gives an inch to the Zionist entity, the people hit the street en masse. In 2019, the people had a popular vote and put up popular aspirations for a free Sudan, one that's decided by the people and for the people. Right after, there was a coup, and one of the things that came out of it was the coordination between the U.S., the UAE, the Zionist entity, to push normalization of the Sudan. Shame. You have folks from the RSF and the SAF shaking hands and buddy on Netanyahu. Boo. Everybody hit the streets. Millions of people took the streets immediately after this to express their rage. And even during the current condition, in which the RSF is the sharpest expression of imperialist aggression to Sudan, the UAE continues to present its plans for Sudan as something in the benefit of the Zionist entities, the benefit of the United States, and the benefit of the imperialists. One of the primary goals that they have is to annex the whole of the west of Sudan. UAE propagandists have positioned that Sudan is in the benefit of Iran. It comes into the material support of Hamas, and that the RSF is playing a beneficial role against Iran and Hamas. Fuck out of here. And I want to leave it at this. The masses of people have rejected it, and they will continue to reject it. But we have to be very clear as to what the enemy is and who the enemy is and by which means they operate. When we think about the ways in which weapons flow from the United States out to the Zionist entity, we cannot ignore the United Arab Emirates. MERS, the campaign which TY and the comrades all across the globe have been very successful in stopping the supply of weapons from the U.S. to the Zionist entity via MERS, continues to supply the weapons to the Zionist entity through the UAE. We unite with the Palestinian youth movement and the people of the world, and we say, arms embargo now! The Zionist entity is in its final stage. It is in its final chapter. The death of the Zionist entity is in the benefit of the Sudanese masses. It is in the benefit of the Palestinian masses. It is in the benefit of the masses of the world. And on that note, free the people, free the land! Free the people, free the land! Free the land of free Sudan! Free the land of free Sudan!
New York City, you will see!
New York City, you will see.
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free.
New York City, you will learn!
New York City, you will learn.
By the millions will return!
By the millions will return.
New York City, you will see!
New York City, you will see.
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free.
Sudan will be free!
Sudan will be free.
The people will be free!
The people will be free.
Exactly. Everybody give it up for our next speaker, Rabbi Weiss from the Turin Karta.
With the help of the Almighty, I pray to the Almighty to bestow upon me His truth, His wisdom, that I may be worthy of conveying His message and so sanctify His name and inshallah bring His will to me, which is freedom in Palestine, and free Gaza, and peace around the world. We are here today because this week is the gathering of the leaders of nations around the world in the United Nations General Assembly, where they are judging and deciding how many millions of people die, God forbid, what wars they want to do, what murder. At the same time, they have the prerogative, as we say in our high holy days, God should give into the hearts, into the minds of the leaders that they should strive for peace. We just said that yesterday. We are pleading with the world leaders. How long is the charade going to go on? Judaism is a religion of over 3,000 years to be subservient to God. It is not occupation. to peace. Remove it as this. God will help because God is compassionate. And we always believe in God. He will bring an end to this injustice. There will be an end to the occupation and tyranny. But till that day comes, let us not be intimidated. Let us fight true anti-Semitism, the Zionist state of Israel. Let us join. Speak for the people of Gaza. Speak for the Jews. Speak for the humanity. And God will help. We will be the ones who will be recorded and reckoned in front of God. Without we need justice, God can help, inshallah. Free Palestine, free Gaza. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must go. We together not to go together. Assalamu alaikum. Let's start to throw it out of here. We don't want them, and we'll have peace with them.
Free, free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free Palestine! Brothers and sisters, we are almost at the end of our program. We have a couple speakers left. Let's keep up the energy. Let's keep our spirits high. Let's keep ourselves prepared. Let's stay organized. And before I announce our next speaker, I want to just make a quick update. We will have a Jum'ah prayer here, inshallah, at 1 o'clock for those who pray. We will announce it from the stage. Inshallah, we will pray here soon. And please give it up for Bill Doris from Pan Auda. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! 80 years ago, Nazi Germany was defeated, and the doors, the gates of the concentration camps opened, and the world saw the horrors of Auschwitz and Dachau. The millions murdered, the emaciated bodies. And the United Nations was founded to ensure, supposedly, that nothing like that would ever happen again. But today, Auschwitz has a new name. It is Gaza. And Adolf Eichmann has a new name. Benjamin Netanyahu, and he spoke in the General Assembly this morning. I call him Eichmann, not Hitler, because his boss, Hitler, who is reborn as Donald Trump, spoke on Monday. These criminals share a common agenda. Thank you. The removal, the elimination of the Palestinian people from the land of Palestine. It's an agenda they share with Macron and Starmer and the princes of Arabia, all of whom are scheming with all kinds of plans. While the bombs are falling, while the U.S.-made missiles and bombs are falling on the children and women and men and elders of Palestine, they're talking about 21-point plans and this plan and that plan, none of which involve the people of Palestine. But no one has a right to any say in the future of Palestine other than the Palestinian people. However, also this week we heard another voice in answer to the call of Palestinian civil society and non-governmental organizations. President Gustavo Petro of Colombia called on the UN General Assembly to use its power to unite for peace.
the tyranny of the Security Council. No more veto. And he's introducing a resolution calling for a complete arms embargo on the racist state of Israel. For complete sanctions on the racist state of Israel. And for a multinational protective force from the global south to unite and go to Gaza. Let me share his words. We invite the nations of the world and their peoples as an integral part of humanity to bring together weapons and armies to defend Palestine. I invite the armies of Asia and the great Slavic people who defeated Hitler and Latin American people of Bolivar and Africa. We have enough of words. Today we use the slogan of Bolivar, freedom or death. Washington and NATO are killing democracy and spreading totalitarianism. We need to raise the red and black banner flag of resistance. We call upon the people of the world, the nations of the world, to join in this call, to say no to the U.S., no to France, no to Britain, no to Saudi Arabia, and to join together to protect the people of Palestine, because the cause of Palestine is the common cause of all humanity. And from the United States and France and Britain, all we want is get the hell out. Because without your bombs, and Germany too, without your guns and bombs and money, there is no genocide, and there is no racist state of Israel. So I want to salute this proposal by Colombia, and we hope all the nations of the world join in. Viva Colombia! Viva Colombia! Viva Colombia! Viva Palestina! Viva Colombia! Viva Palestina! Viva Colombia! Viva Palestina! Viva Colombia! Viva Palestina! Viva Colombia! Viva Palestina!
Ready when you can. Ready? No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
U.S. out of everywhere.
U.S. out of everywhere.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
U.S. out of everywhere.
U.S. out of everywhere.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
No boots on the ground, no bombs in the air.
U.S. out of everywhere.
U.S. out of everywhere.
How are we doing, everybody? Serious question. Are you tired?
No!
Are you tired? Are you gonna give up?
No!
When I say free, free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Let's get it, really gotta hear it. In our thousands, in our millions.
In our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians.
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
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 Please join me in welcoming Bilal from the Palestinian Youth Movement.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, friends and comrades. My name is Bilal, and I'm an organizer with the Palestinian Youth Movement and the Mask Off Maersk campaign. A campaign, a grassroots international campaign calling on Maersk to end its shipment of military cargo from our ports. Over the last year,
The Mask Off Mask campaign has exposed the role of governments across the globe for their shipments of military cargo to Israel. And today, these same governments are in our city. In our thousands, we're here to remind them that the masses of this country and the entire globe have one unshakable demand: an immediate arms embargo on Israel. Palestinian homes, demolish Palestinian hospitals, and target entire tent villages with the intent of fully depopulating Palestinians from Gaza. Shame! And as we grieve the loss of every Palestinian murdered for daring to remain on their ancestral homelands, we must remember that we must continue to fight. We must continue the struggle because we know exactly how this genocide is being facilitated and carried out. We know exactly how the U.S. is continuing to fund and facilitate the war. We know the weapons companies and corporations and transport companies that are providing the weapons for the genocide. Knowing all this, we can't give up. We must continue to reject this, and we must demand an arms embargo. As we speak, Italian workers, students, and compatriots are leading a general strike, not just in solidarity with Gaza, but with the specific demand of an end to the shipments of U.S. military cargo from their ports to Israel. Spanish and Moroccan dock workers have risked their livelihoods to end the shipments reaching the genocide. And because of their power, their governments heeded their demands. Just last week, Spain announced a total arms embargo on Israel. For 2 years, the United States government has done everything in its power to ensure American weapons make their way to Israel. It has spent over $20 billion taxpayer dollars in military aid and signed multi-million dollar contracts with Lockheed Martin, and despite this, it could not stop the war from fighting back. It cannot stop us from fighting back. To the UN member states gathered here today, to the Arab states who sit mere kilometers away while their fellow Arabs are being forcibly starved by Israel, history is asking you a question. Will you choose justice or will you choose genocide? Jordan, will you continue to open your borders to weapons cargo? UAE, will you continue to allow drones and explosives to transit through your airports? Egypt, will you continue to turn a blind eye to fuel shipments going to Israel? And while we demand for the United Nations and countries around the world to implement an arms embargo, we must remember that military cargo is being shipped through each and every one of our cities. In
We call to an end to military cargo shipments from our ports, and we call for an immediate arms embargo on Israel. No more shipping Israeli cargo! No more shipping Israeli cargo! We demand an arms embargo! We demand an arms embargo! No more shipping Israeli cargo! We demand an arms embargo! 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 Mask, drop your cargo! Mask, drop your cargo! We demand an arms embargo! We demand an arms embargo! We demand an arms embargo! We want justice to say how! We want justice to say how! Arms embargo now! Arms embargo now! We want justice to say how! We want justice to say how! Arms embargo now! Arms embargo now! We want justice to say how! Let's get see done, let's go now! We want justice to say how! Arms embargo now! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! We want justice to stay out! Let's go Caesar against them now! We want justice to stay out! Let's go Caesar against them now! Sanctions! Embargo! No more shipping Israeli cargo! 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 Viva, viva Palestina! Lucha, lucha Palestina! Viva, viva Palestina! Lucha, lucha Palestina! Lucha, lucha Palestina! Lucha, lucha Palestina! Make some noise! New York City, make some noise! We are here at downtown Square Plaza, tens of thousands to demand an arms embargo. To demand complete sanctions on Israel. To demand an end to this genocide. We are tens of thousands and we will not stop! Look around you! Look around you and look at this energy! Every single flag, every single nation, every single sector of society united by the Palestinian flag! United by what is now the flag of all people who fight for justice! Of all people who refuse to be silenced by the Trump administration and AIPAC. By all people who know what side they are on. The side of justice, the side of humanity, the side of liberation. We are the standard bearers of what the United Nations is meant to stand for. And we will keep struggling until every single nation in this General Assembly meets our demands. So brothers and sisters, we are about to close out our program for today. But I want to leave us with two urgent tasks, two things we must commit to for the people of Palestine, for the people of Gaza, and for all of us. On October 4th, an international day of action, in concert at the same time with the 2 years of this horrific United
today